So when you care about what other people are thinking about you, talking about you, you walk down the street and you just get this overwhelming wave of anxiety like a cloud. It's just your thoughts, they won't leave your head. It's like every time someone looks at you, you think that they hate you. That's real. I've experienced that. It still comes in waves. It's a human emotion because everyone craves human connection, right? I just want you to realize that everyone is way too busy. They've got too much going on in their lives. They're focusing on too much to even care about you. And if you really want attention and you really want to feel loved, that could hurt. And I just want to offer you like another way to look at it, because even if that does hurt to know nobody's thinking about you, you can realize, no, it's all about them. Anything they're thinking, it's about them. It's in their head, and it's something that's coming from something they learned, something in their life. It really has nothing to do with you, how you're being perceived by other people. Like, it's all just what you put out, you know? I want to ask you, if you see a stranger on the street and you hate their outfit, or you think that they're not the most attractive person in the world, how long do you spend thinking about them? If someone like falls next to you or falls down the stairs in front of you, how long do you spend thinking, oh, that person's so dumb, that was so silly? Probably tops 20 seconds, and it'll come back in like flashes of like 5 seconds. Oh, that was funny. Oh, enough. Like, it's gone. That's how much people are thinking about you. If you do something embarrassing, if you do something that you think people are gonna judge you for, like thinking that, oh my god, like I have a stain on my shirt, everyone's gonna think I'm such a loser and literally hate me, and nobody is thinking about it. They're like, whoa, does she have a stain on her shirt? Okay, I need to get to work, I need to feed my family, how my wife and kids doing? Like, literally, there's so much other stuff going on. Why would anybody be focused on you? I sound so mean, but I mean that from the nicest way possible, because I have so much anxiety about, all the time still, about people, how they are viewing me, and if I do something, how are they gonna think about it? They're not thinking about it. They don't care.
Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care.
And that's beautiful to me, because I can do whatever I want. Let me rephrase. I can do what makes me feel happy, without worrying about judgment from others. You don't need others to tell you you look good, that you feel good, that you're a good person, that you're a kind person, that you're caring. Obviously you're caring because you're watching this video, so you care. Confidence and knowing your worth and being able to walk into a room and say, I don't care about what people think about me, that is a skill that you don't just get overnight. That is something that people work for. Everyone, even the most confident people you know, they all started being insecure and then they built themselves up. Realize this literally is with anything that you want to be better at. And you are like, oh, other people are just so good. Yes, some people have it naturally. Some people have natural gifts. But for the most part, they had to work for that. They started where you are right now. Everyone has been there. It's not something that you're going to be like judged about. Just work on yourself. People everywhere around us are hateful, and they want to latch on to fragile people and use them and make them feel like shit to make themselves feel better. So it is up to you to protect yourself, to ground yourself in what you know, to say, I know how I am. I know what I'm about. You just need to stop letting them bother you. Those thoughts being like, they don't like me. When you hear that, I want you to stop and be like, who told me that? Why do I think they don't like me? Oh, because they're looking at me strange, because they looked me up and down. Maybe they like my outfit. You always, by you, I'm talking to my brain, I always jump to the worst conclusions possible. And you shouldn't be doing that, because it's coming from a dark place. And that's what I mean. In the last video, we talked about how your consciousness is a web and you have to track it back. You have to go into your head and say, why am I thinking this? Find out why. Most of the time it's a emotional wound, like from when you were younger. Everything stems from childhood, literally everything. And so once you go back and find, oh my gosh, like maybe I worry about what people think of me so much because I was always trying to put on a show for people when I was younger. Like that's my way to get attention and validation, is by my outfits or by my makeup because I get compliments on it and it makes me feel good. So now I've got just a craving for that. And when people don't give it to me, it pisses me off. Like, stuff like that. That's just an example. A very specific example. Anyway, it's a hard choice. You got to make the choice between staying in your old mindset of caring what everyone thinks and breaking the cycle to prove to yourself that you're worthy and you're better than that. It's a long, hard journey, my friend. It doesn't just come easily. Thinking the opposite of what your subconscious just is spitting out at you, it's hard. It's like working out, but for your mind. You are gonna get so strong, though. Like, your brain is literally a muscle. Why aren't you working it out? Why aren't you exercising your brain? No matter how weird or uncomfortable it feels for you, I want you to keep loving yourself and telling yourself how awesome you are. Because it's true. And you need to start believing it. And the only way to start believing it is by telling it to yourself. It's gonna sound so weird to you the first couple times you start saying it if you're not used to talking to yourself like that. And I get it. You're gonna be like, this is cringe. Okay, but it seriously will help. It may sound corny, but I seriously think that beauty comes from the inside. And the happier you are within yourself, the more it will show on the outside. Like, when you see someone walking down the street who loves themselves, like really, really loves themselves, and they don't even care if you're looking at them, you can tell. And those are the most beautiful people, in my opinion. Who wants to spend their time loving and admiring an asshole? Someone who's a bad person. Not good people. Not real ones. That's for sure. Don't dim your light and shrink yourself to make other people feel comfortable, because that is going to make you feel sick. The more you try to change yourself to benefit others, the more you're going to feel like a stranger in your own skin. Like, it's awful. Just because you believe that someone is angry at you, that a stranger doesn't like you, just because you have those little thoughts in your head, doesn't lower your value. I just want all of you out there to know how special you are. I hope that you have a good rest of your night and day and week. And I will see you again soon. If you want to leave a comment about the next video or something that you enjoyed in this video or any constructive criticism, that would be nice. By constructive criticism, I don't just mean hate comments that make no sense. Sorry, shout out to the person on my other video. Bye!